so far, he hasn't come up with the right formula yet.
Testaverde to throw on first down. Too high. Picked off by Allen. Eric Allen down the sideline. Touchdown. Oh, my.
Didn't we talk about that big plays can come from defense, too? Eric Allen. Richie Anderson is the wide receiver. Eric's in zones. Look at him look back at the quarterback. He cuts him loose to the backers underneath. Richie Anderson just lets it go through his hands. Eric Allen does a nice job of juggling one-handed and makes the catch. Watch this. Ball's a little high, but not too high. Wouldn't you know it? His 50th and his 51st interception.
First down, Atlanta at their own 44. The Raiders blitz it. Picked off by Lester Hayes, and Lester Hayes should go all the way. Hayes, touchdown. He's going to spike it. He did it.
John, the Oakland defense showed something to Steve that he thought was one thing that was another.
That's right. They had 5 defensive backs in the game. They brought 2 of them on safety blitzes, and he had a slant. He thought that was open, but he didn't see Lester Hayes there.
52 left. Intercepted. James Davis with only Fouts to beat. He can't get him, and Davis goes all the way for a touchdown. Now look at the Raiders. They empty the bench to go after Davis.
Fouts angry at himself over that pass. Davis, the man who almost got his hands on that fluttering pass, right back with an interception and a highly emotional reception from his Oakland or his Los Angeles Raider teammates.
He had his first interception last week against Denver and celebrated too soon and was tackled at the 5-yard line.
Like that pass intended for Joyner, number 18. Davis had read the pattern, just there ahead of Joyner to scoop that ball up. Fouts had a chance at him. Davis did a good job of eluding Fouts.
Struck in the form of Willie Brown. Eschewing the running game and going up top to get the Steelers moving, Terry Bradshaw aimed a pass for Preston Pearson, but Willie Brown, making the play of the day, stepped into action and returned the stolen football 54 yards for a 23-7 advantage. A repeat of the play shows that the confident Oakland cornerback was playing the ball and not the man, and his gamble paid off when Bradshaw's throw was slightly underneath its target.
Oakland defensive back Jimmy Warren, number 20, provided the clincher on a steal and go that gave the Raiders a 27-9 lead.
But unable to slow Brooks down very much.
Fouts comes out throwing, intercepted. Mike Davis, he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Mike Davis, a man who foiled Fouts on that play, and Fouts appears to be okay, goes 59 yards. Davis, the hero in the Super Bowl year 2 seasons ago when he intercepted Brian Sipe in that critical moment in Cleveland, and he gives the Raiders a big boost with this play.
And how very quickly the worm turns. Big play. Kellen Winslow looks like Kellen Winslow misread that pass. He was coming inside, the pass headed outside. Just a great play by Mike Davis as he packs the leather into the end zone.
Tied him with the great Raymond Berry all time. He said what a humbling experience to be up there with those guys. Here's the interception. The pick by Terry McDaniel. 56 yards and a touchdown. For Terry McDaniel. McDaniel, the 4th interception of the season, his 32nd career, number 3 all-time Raiders.
You can't make a mistake and throw the ball behind somebody. Chris Carter comes out of his break. You see how the ball's behind him? That ball was a half a step late. And look at Terry McDaniel. We talk about, remember Mike Singletary's eyes? Terry's got those Mike eyes.
Pete Beathard naturally assumed that a similar course of action would be effective for the Oilers. Number 43, George Atkinson, proved him wrong. When the Oakland Raiders start out a game in this fashion, the points usually materialize in quick clusters of 7. Predictably, Houston fumbled on the first play after the kickoff, and a substitute wide receiver showed that while he was not another
former Oakland Raider Fred Steinfort out of Boston College, ready to attempt a long field goal. They're going to hold at Robinson will at the 44-yard line.
Oops, what's this?
He's looking to throw.
He's got him.
Listen, this will go the distance. Burgess Owens picks it off. It's a foot race, and Burgess Owens wins going away. So the Broncos go to the well with a trick play, and Burgess Owens takes it away from Riley Otis and goes the distance, 63 yards and a touchdown.
And, you know, it was a play that was devised to be a flea flicker where Robinson comes out and throws the ball back. But in the meantime, Jim Jensen had beaten his man all the way down in the end zone. For some reason, Robinson never put his attention on him. As a result, 7 points went the wrong way. Okay, here comes Robinson. Jensen is going down the field. I don't know if he was looking for him, but he never found him. Going out to Riley Odoms. Comes up with the white shirt. Burgess Owens slips it in for 6 points, and the Raiders get off fast when it looks like they were down on the floor.
Burgess was sure open, wasn't he?
And then it was Dan Pastorini's turn to throw the interception. Jim Warren raced the 4th Raider interception 59 yards and ballooned the Oakland lead to 35-0.
The lead and then winning the game running the ball.
On first down, here's another pick, and that's Harris again. Down the sideline, a flag is down in the middle of the field, and Harris is into the end zone.
1,000-yard season. Mo Williamson in the backfield goes out. Culpepper throws, intercepted. Philip Buchanan down the sideline, heading for the end zone. Touchdown. Buchanan, the playmaker, with his 3rd touchdown of the season, the 5th of his 2-year career, and his 3rd interception returned for a touchdown in his career.
Well, here, first of all, Dante Culpepper, he's looking to the right side first. I just can't believe that he ever saw Buchanan, because in the route that was run, see, he comes off him and steps underneath. This was to Kleinsaucer. I'm going to show you what this was. This is to Kleinsaucer on a little out. Here's Kleinsaucer right here, and he's going to work up right here, and he's going to be covered by the linebacker. Up here is Buchanan. Buchanan covers his man and then comes off and underneath. I don't think he ever sees Buchanan come off. And that's a case, and that's a matter of cornerbacks looking at the quarterback's eye.
Hands totally in the dark as to the time remaining in the game. They can only guess. Blitz. Oh, Jerry ball. No flags. 69-yard touchdown for Jerry Ball. It was Rob Fredrickson who knocked the football into the air out of Brunell's hands and created the Raider touchdown opportunity.
Oh, my God. Now they're blitzing from the right. They pick up the back. Fredrickson comes through, gets his arm on Brunell just as he tries to advance the ball. And here you got Jerry Ball
Boy, he got some air, too. We didn't know he had that kind of vertical. Look at the strides here. His legs are as long as mine.
And homegrown. They drafted him. On third down, Rivers throws in, intercepted, and that's going to be a touchdown. It's Thomas Howard, the linebacker, his 4th interception of the year and his 2nd touchdown. Oh, my. And what was Phillip Rivers thinking there?
He wasn't. That's the problem. This is his 5th career start at home against a divisional rival. That's his 6th interception against only 2 touchdown passes. Rob Ryan's defense took perfect opportunity in hand. That's Howard's 4th interception. These linebackers are intercepting the ball like crazy.
Does the Deion Sanders prance into the end zone?
You know, per play here, they've got to be able to get it down the field.
Mills throwing, intercepted. Picked off in the middle of the field by Duron Harmon. Harmon up the sideline. Harmon is going to take it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
He doesn't take his eyes off of his target the entire time. Duron Harmon just playing perfect technique. Look at Mills staring it down. And then Harmon just steps right in front of it. Just an excellent
4-man rush against Moon. Over the middle, knocked away and intercepted. It's picked off by Albert Lewis. Lewis has got a chance to go. Touchdown. Warren Moon's first incomplete pass is the 41st interception of Albert Lewis's career and a 74-yard touchdown return.
You throw the ball down the middle of the football field, if it gets tipped, you got problems. There's Fourier going down the middle. It's up in the air. Albert Lewis, who told him he would come back and play only if he had a chance to play free safety. That's exactly what Willie Shaw allowed him to do. There goes the ball. It gets tipped by Newman. He does a nice job. Keep it alive.
Kansas City was driving toward an insurance touchdown when it happened again. Number 55, Dan Connors, was not Dawson's intended receiver. The worried Raider middle linebacker kept checking on his pursuers, but he held on for 75 yards. The touchdown and a George Blanda field goal gave the Raiders a precarious 3-point advantage with time running out.
Right in the numbers. There's another little quick flip. Look out.
There he
goes.
is.
Goodbye.
Handoff. Willie Brown on his way.
Goodbye.
Willie Brown, the veteran. He
to
waited for that one. 14 years Willie's waited, and he scored a Super Bowl touchdown. Look at the Raiders come on the field. The whole squad is going over there.
Well, they love Willie. He's been there for a long time.
Look at him mobbing.
You're right. He sat back. They were waiting for that little dink out to the outside.
14 years. Watch him grab this one.
Well, it was almost picked off by Hendricks before he got out to Brown. He was trying to hit Semi White on a little quick square out. There's nothing to it. No foot race there. There's Fran made a little move after him.
Goff started to his left and he's picked. Intercepted by Marcus Peters. Able to stay in bounds. He's gone. I see no flags. Touchdown Raiders.
That Goff is just trying to throw this away, and maybe he was. But Amon-Ra St. Brown is out there. I still think he was not really trying to complete that pass, more or less just getting it out of his hand.
Number 35, Stan Mitchell, hesitated for a split second, and number 45, Dave Grayson, picked up the deflection and escorted his 3rd interception of the season into the end zone for his first touchdown.
Jets on 2nd and 10. It's O'Brien. His arm hit, and that could be a touchdown. Stacy Turan is going to go all the way for the Raiders. Howie Long created the pressure. Stacy Turan, 76 yards. Interception for Los Angeles, and it's 27-0.
Very often, that pressure on the quarterback that does not result in a sack forces the bad throw. It looked like Howie Long actually jarred the arm of O'Brien, allowing Stacy Turan his first scoring interception, his first interception coming right across, and it looked like even if they didn't get O'Brien's arm, it looked like he was really covered. That receiver was covered.
On the 27 of the Raiders, 3rd down and 8. Bledsoe chased by Cooper, chased by Adams, goes intercepted by Buchanan, the rookie from Miami, and there he goes. See ya. That's it. Buchanan's second touchdown in as many weeks. Last week returned a punt for a touchdown.
That's his second interception attempt in as many plays. Drew Bledsoe not in the pocket. I will re-emphasize. Get him on the run. Make him throw and move. Good grab. This is why a guy's drafted #1. He's used to big games at Miami.
The Rams' score was negated in spectacular fashion by Phil Villapiano, number 41, who intercepted and churned 83 yards for a touchdown.
On 2nd and 10, McNair under pressure, steps away, throws incomplete, intercepted this time.
I don't believe it.
Can you believe Rod Woodson is going to score another touchdown? And this will make his NFL record 11 touchdowns by interception. Rod Woodson.
And up into the black hole he goes. And again, you know, I'm back to the old, why are some players in the right place at the right time? It's a deflected ball. Now McNair does a great job. He throws it to Wycheck, but it bounces. But
there it is again.
Is just standing there, and the ball comes right to him like some kind of a dust magnet. Only it's a football magnet. It's just truly remarkable how great players, things like that happen to them. You're back to the old.
Now he's at 13:39, 82 yards. On this return.
The ball comes off the hands of Frank Wycheck, but it wasn't a very well thrown ball by Steve McNair. Steve McNair knows he threw the ball too high. It's, you know, it just is one of those days where it's all disintegrating no matter what you try.
Raiders got out to a quick start. They led 10-0, but since then it's been almost all Cincinnati. And it's picked off by the Raiders. Kidna can save a touchdown. No, Buchanan will score. What a turnaround.
Watch him jump inside. He's been waiting for this one. He's already fired before the route started, and they threw that on him about 3 times, and about the 4th time, he made him pay. Great play. He knew what the route was before the receiver ever made the break. Same deal, up underneath. He got inside. Remember, I kept saying the corner's got to change. He's got to come inside. He kept getting beat inside. We said it about a quarter and a half ago. Well, he came inside, took the ball.
Well, the Raiders think Buchanan is a big-time talent. He missed all of training camp with a pulled hamstring. But the Raiders think despite his size, he can be a shutdown corner, and that was a big-time play right there.
And there was Kitna making a diving effort to try to make the tackle.
Does not have that kind of breakaway burst speed anymore.
2nd down. Intercepted by Greg Townsend, and that's the defensive end out running Elway, and Townsend has his 3rd career touchdown. Oh my!
back-to-back weeks. Townsend will have a touchdown. He got one last week when Piquel forced a fumble off the sack on Craig in Seattle. But this is all his and a lineman's dream. And he shows you some of that speed that we talked about earlier in the ball game. He carries it all the way to the end of the field.
A Los Angeles high school product. He went to Compton High School. He's in the right place at the right time as the receiver falls and Townsend makes the catch and off he goes. A big touchdown with this interception.
I think Elway figures he's got a great mismatch. Townsend is out there to try and cover Sewell, but Elway made the mistake of throwing the ball low. Had he looped that ball over the top, that would have been a touchdown for Denver. As it is, it ends up a touchdown for the Raiders.
Never had a chance to develop, and really been kind of a herky-jerky offensive game by both teams.
Third and a short 3. O'Brien protected well, fires too high for Griggs, picked off at the 15-yard line by Eddie Anderson. And Anderson still on his feet. Anderson out past the 30,
Look out.
the 40.
Goodbye.
O'Brien can't catch him. Eddie Anderson on the move inside the 20-yard line and all the way for a touchdown. 87 yards. Eddie Anderson getting the start because McElroy is hurt. And he's the man of the hour for the LA Raiders, scoring his first NFL touchdown with 10:05 to play.
It just sailed and it was an overthrow. This will be the perfect angle to see it.
Greg Townsend, he's the designated pass rusher for the Raiders, and he just waffled O'Brien as he released the ball, and here comes Anderson. O'Brien got up, got into the pursuit of Anderson, but this was a no-contest affair as Anderson takes it in for his first touchdown. And that was also Reggie McElroy, number 68, giving pursuit, but Anderson takes it all the way.
So you're 2-0, you got to play it safe.
3 wide receivers in on 3rd and 4. Big rush on Brister, intercepted. Eric Turner is going to go. 94 yards, and the Raiders have the lead. First turnover by the Denver Broncos this season.
Bubby Brister comes into the game. Richard Harvey gets in his face, makes him throw before he's ready. Eric Turner on the coverage. The inspirational leader of the defense, the man has been playing.
All right, 3rd and goal at the 3. Marino intercepted. This could be a touchdown for Mike Haynes. Haynes at the 50, and he's going to go all the way. 96 yards. Well, Marino took him down the field, but the pass for the touchdown went to the Raiders. Oh, my.
Paced for a while, realized there was no way he could catch. Started with a bad snap, Dick. That may have gotten Marino off on the wrong foot. And it looked like Duper, feeling that Marino was not going to throw the ball on time, was making an adjustment. Mike Hayes, just reading the quarterback beautifully on that play, picked it up and showing you excellent speed all the way through.
Now Leslie Shepard, Tony Martin, O.J. McDuffie all flank to the top of your screen on 2nd and 9. Fiedler with time, throws, intercepted at the 10. Torrey James up the sideline with a blocker in front of him. Breaks free and should go all the way. On the return, Jay Fiedler, afflicted with 3 first-half interceptions last week, throws a big one right here.
I was just about ready to say Dave Wannstedt has got to be so happy about the start of the game. Watch out in the flat. Here he is. Look at him read the quarterback, Torrey James. He baited Jay Fiedler, made him think he was going outside. He didn't go. Fiedler trying to anticipate. He anticipated wrong.
Torrey James had 2 interceptions.
Watch Torrey James. All he's going to do is drop back. He has to make a decision to go outside or inside, who to cover. He fakes just a little bit to the outside. Jay Fiedler, watch him. He thinks he goes outside. He loses sight of Torrey James. He fools the quarterback, steps back in, and makes the interception.
And Torrey James down the sideline, headed to the place that they love here in Oakland, that end of the field, the black hole, and defensive coordinator Chuck Bresnahan says, we got
second. It's second down and goal as Grayson drops straight back, throws, picked off at the 2-yard line. Intercepted by Rod Woodson. And Woodson is into Bronco territory. And Rod Woodson, can he be chased down by Smith? Not until he scores. Touchdown Raiders.
There is an example of a big player making a big-time play in a big game. You talk about something that'll change a game, and a great veteran player, that's Rod Woodson. They're on the 4-yard line. The Broncos are going in. And instead of getting a touchdown, Rod Woodson jumps right in front of Clinton Portis, and he takes off. You think Rod Woodson can't run anymore? He's going to take it all the way. Here's Rod Woodson right here. Now, he's playing a position they call robber. He's just going to come up and sit right here and pick off any crossing patterns and read the quarterback. Now, watch what he does. You see him come up? He's just going to sit right there in the middle, look for crosses. He sees the cross. It was Clinton Portis. He jumps right in front of it. As you say, there goes the 15-year veteran.
Third and goal at the 7. Roethlisberger. Intercepted again. Picked off by Chris Carr. This is a foot race with Roethlisberger. And there he goes. Absolute nightmare for Ben Roethlisberger. Out to about the 46-yard line. And this is the touchdown again. 4 interceptions by Ben Roethlisberger, 2 of which have been returned for touchdowns today. A nightmare game. Just devastated.
Took him on, knocked him to the side, and made the stop. The bouncer became the bouncee. Second and goal. And Marino throws it. It's picked off by Anderson. And Eddie Anderson is out past the 20, the 30, cuts it back. He's going to pick up some blocking. They take care of Higgs, who was the last man to have a chance at him.
Unbelievable.
And he goes all the way.
Unbelievable. We're going to have a 10-point ball game.
Marino had a couple of passes and perhaps very wisely did not get involved. 102 yards on the interception return. Jackson was the intended receiver.
Dan just throws it behind Jackson and right into the arms of Eddie Anderson. Marino here is going to force him back to the middle of the field. And here comes the key block. Watch the left. Ronnie Lott picks off Mark Higgs. And that's the reason that Eddie Anderson scores a touchdown.
Marino even slowed it down again.
Ronnie Lott is all over the field for the Raiders. Mark Higgs was going to make the tackle on Eddie Anderson before the block by Lott.
That is the longest run back ever. 102, Eddie Anderson. One short of the NFL record.